For first and second year, I think taking a dive into the deep end is really the biggest piece of advice I can really say is don't be afraid to try new things, to take on a new challenge, to ask the tough question. Yeah, if you're understanding needs and all that stuff, great. But how are you going to even do that if you can't be able to engage somebody in a real conversation, right? And ask the tough questions, right? Hi, my name is Corey. I was the former Biztech president last year at UBC. A couple of things about me. I'm a huge lacrosse fanatic, played for over 10 years. I am absolutely passionate about partnership development in the tech space, and I enjoy my typical rice bowl. Well, I guess just to provide some context, depending on the leadership in a club, the club's vision and mission can be very different. In the case of my year, though, in particular, we were about providing very tangible skill sets and learning outcomes for students, not only by building better relationships between students and alumni and business professionals in the business and technology space, but also giving them those soft skills and hard skills in terms of technical capabilities and business process frameworks to actually tie it back to their learning outcomes at university and in their future careers. I mean, in terms of club metrics, we definitely succeeded quite a bit. We grew our membership by over 600%. Similarly, pretty much another 600% with our newsletter signups, our social media engagement. We had to build everything basically from a ground up perspective. Whereas in the startup tech space, you're thrown into the fire. It's sink or swim. And in this kind of environment, there's so much you can learn, but it's only if you can take the initiative. And I think with BizTech, when we're talking about hard skills and soft skills, the soft skills are really where it comes into play for students. So I think it really starts with a business approach as the first get-go. One thing that we really learned is about people and process, and then technology. And so how we really took that to heart was we understood that in order for us to really meet our goals of providing value for students, we needed a presence and we needed visibility for our students to really get them engaged, right? Because with more members, with more eyeballs, it attracts more people. But at the end of the day, I think one of the key success factors that really led us from point A to point B was really about building the relationships with the students and really understanding what their needs are. If you're able to understand a need, if you're able to clearly understand a requirement and then be able to validate it, then you have something to work with. This is where you can start building your idea. You need to validate. You need to continuously validate because people are fickle. People's needs will change. People's understanding of things will change. And because of that, that's going to result in an evolving product, right, in entrepreneurship. With BizTech, I was really fortunate. I had wonderful people who, were really passionate and really aligned on the mission that we were wanting to achieve. And two, they really believed in it. It wasn't just something that they said, yeah, I align to, and I'll sit back, twiddle my thumbs, and, enjoy the show. They were intrinsically motivated to actually take the necessary steps to make things happen with me. When you have a team that not only trusts each other, but also aligns in, not only key responsibilities, but really ultimately the vision of, an organization, and are motivated to actually act to achieve that vision in a way that is consistent across the team, you've got something special. Finding a passion for something is really what's going to energize you to, work those 13-hour days or 14-hour days or have those really late nights, even though you have exams the next day, right? And it's a driving force for an entrepreneur. The thing that really makes me tick is this blend between the exciting energy that comes from the business and technology community, so fast-paced, just so many cool new innovations that are coming up that are providing new value for people, and just that philanthropic perspective to it, in the sense that there are a lot of great organizations that are enablers, organizations that will actually take the time and focus to really pay attention to the real problems and resolve those real problems in not only an innovative way, but a way that's sustainable, that continuously drives value to the customer for the future. Now for the senior student, again, I would say, yes, it's taking the initiative, but also with you being able to understand some fundamental stuff, start digging deeper. Start Start asking more questions, start listening more, start taking the initiative on that side of things, because without you getting the requirements and the needs in the first place and really asking those tough questions in a way that's systematic and logical and professional, you're not going to get the responses you need. And that's something that is just, again, huge if you're going to be an entrepreneur, because without identifying the right need, you're not going to be able to even get a proof of concept forward, right? So yeah, that's what I'd say.